welcome to KUT's News Quiz. I'm your host, Kelsey Starks. First, a very happy Teachers Appreciation Week to educators around the world. Be sure to let all the teachers in your life know how thankful you are for what they do every single day. Now, let's get started with another question that you have sent to me. A few of you are wondering what it's like to do my job and how it feels to tell people about the news going on in our world. Well, let me tell you, I have always been interested in television news. I started learning more about journalism in high school, which is writing about what is happening in our world. I am fascinated by the news because I'm fascinated by history, and the news is just the history that you are living in right now. So I've always thought that was super interesting. Thanks for all of your questions, and I'll try to answer another one of those for you next week. Now it's time for our news. Our first story is we know that even though we're staying healthy at home, the world keeps on turning. And in the case of two spots around the world, good weather news has brought a solution to problems. The Sea of Galilee in Israel is actually a freshwater lake, and it's the lowest on Earth, even lower than sea level. You can find it in northeastern Israel. It's a draw for tourists, including Christians, who have read about the Sea of Galilee in the Bible. After years of drought, Galilee is seeing its highest water levels in more than 20 years. It'll be a benefit for tourism operators when people can travel again. Farmers in Australia press dirt in their hands, grateful for the moisture they see in it. This area is seeing rain in the fields and the best start in 3 years to its winter growing season. Remember, when it's summer in the U.S., it's winter down under. This area of Australia, called New South Wales, was among the millions of acres of land scorched by wildfires last year. Quite a turnaround. Well, we always tell you don't let your age get in the way of achieving something. Well, that goes for kids and senior citizens, too. This is Tom Moore, who lives in England and is a veteran of World War II. Captain Tom decided he wanted to help during the pandemic, so he vowed to walk 100 laps in his garden to celebrate his 100th birthday and raise money for charity. Well, Moore completed his steps, and get this, he raised more than $41 million from donors who were impressed by his story. His April 30th birthday was marked with a special cake, a card from Queen Elizabeth, and a flyover from these planes called Spitfires that were used during World War II. People want to celebrate Captain Tom even more. They've asked the Queen to give him a knighthood, a special honor in Great Britain. That would mean instead of addressing him as Captain, you would call him Sir Tom. Well, the quarantine around the world has kept almost everyone from visiting zoos and aquariums, but a select few humans, workers at these locations, are still there caring for the wildlife. At the Madrid Zoo in Spain, workers still feed the animals, but try to keep their distance. Not much different from normal. Masks are a requirement in most of the facilities, especially when humans are working closely with the creatures. It was an adjustment for some animals trying to recognize their handlers who were wearing masks. There were some unusual sightseeing tours, though. A penguin couple in Chicago took a stroll around parts of the Shedd Aquarium, while another waddling wanderer visited the beluga whales. And a pair of pint-sized penguin chicks in California started their swimming lessons. Many locations are offering web camera viewing of the animals. You can check out our support materials to find some of those links. Well, let's link up now with today's quiz questions. Question 1 is a wet one. You'll find the Sea of Galilee in the country of A, Australia, B, England, or C, Israel. Question 2 comes with special honors. Captain Tom Moore, who raised money for charity in England, fought in A, World War I, B, World War II, or C, the Korean War. And question 3 is waddling around. True or false? Workers at zoos and aquariums are not wearing masks. Is this statement true or false? Time now to take a look at some of your post-quarantine plans. We start with Vivian, who's in the 4th grade at Boston Elementary in Nelson County. She's ready to get back to her equine activities. She says, I will ride some horses and hopefully get back in the show ring. Sounds good. And Zaven from Lone Oak Elementary's 4th grade in McCracken County has a simple plan. He says, I want to get a haircut. And Alec is a 3rd grader from Cassidy Elementary in Lexington. He wants to get back to nature. I will go hiking in the Red River Gorge and the Smokies. Cameron and Faith, both 5th graders at Charles Nash Elementary in Wisconsin, and they are ready for their sports to begin again. Cameron says, I will play a lot of baseball and football. My seasons were supposed to start in March. And Faith adds, I'll be going back to my soccer. From Lyon County Elementary's 5th grade, Andalyn says, I'll give my mom a big hug and positive reinforcement toward gaining her medical lab technology degree. Once she graduates, she'll be saving lives if another epidemic happens. That is awesome. And Graham is a 4th grader at Great House Shyrock Elementary in Louisville. He just wants to share his excitement. He says, I will scream, hello, world. Well, that sounds great. We know you all are looking forward to the end of this quarantine, and of course, so are we. We thank you so much for sending us your letters. We love hearing from you. Now we have one more opinion question for you to answer. How would you evaluate News Quiz? We want to know what you think of our program. Are there parts you enjoy more than others? Are the questions too hard or too easy? What challenge or opinion questions would you recommend for us? This is your chance to let us know. Tell us, how would you evaluate News Quiz and why? Send your responses to us at newsquiz@ket.org, or you can use the form, of course, at ket.org/newsquiz. Just be sure to include your name, grade, school, and your teacher's name in your response. And teachers, look for our survey on the web page. We want to hear from you as well. We'll read a few more of those responses on our final show of the season, which is right here next week. Time now for today's answers. The answer to question 1 is C. The Sea of Galilee is located in Israel. The answer to question 2 is B. Captain Tom Moore is a veteran of World War II. And the answer to question 3 is false. Workers at zoos and aquariums are wearing those masks to protect themselves and the animals. Well, finally today, we know from your opinion letters, some of you really want to go back to school. Well, imagine if your first day included this. Your principal dressed up like Elsa from Frozen. That's just what returning students in one South Korean school enjoyed. The YouTube production included special effects like fake snow. Enjoy and join us back here for our final episode of the season. We'll see you then. Bye.
동생토는 두렵지 않다네.